It's a Wednesday morning. Most of the world is tired, bored, and anxiously counting down the days until it's the weekend. But Miss Hutchinson's second grade classroom is just the opposite. It's bright, loud, and full of excitement. What makes this classroom so warm isn't just the soft glow of the fairy lights, or Miss H's sweet decorations. It's the unique personalities of the beautiful, amazing kids that make up the classroom. Like Corey, who seems to have an innate skill at finding the fun in every situation, and is almost never found with a straight face. Or Muhammad, who recently moved here from Afghanistan, but who has quickly formed close relationships with his classmates running around outside and in hallways. Jesse seems to know everything there is to know about science, and isn't afraid to share it with the class. He often leads lessons about rocks, weather, and space. Harper is in her own imaginative world most of the time, protecting her stuffed animals with her life. Anna moved here from Cuba recently and doesn't speak much English, but she works hard in class to keep up. And Rohina came to the U.S. as a refugee from Afghanistan. At first, she's quiet, but as she opens up, her sweet, silly demeanor lightens any room she enters. These unique personalities become especially beautiful when they mix to form sweet relationships. Rohina and Gianna stay by each other's side throughout the day, always there for one another when they need it. Corey and Ahmad spend every class laughing with one another about anything and everything. But at recess, Corey spends time climbing trees and exploring with Rohina, while Gabby and Zaria write imaginative stories in their journal, and the boys find their own creative ways to have fun. Harper sometimes lets Jesse into her world, even letting him touch her stuffed animal, her purest sign of trust. But at the core of the classroom is its leader, Miss Hutchinson. Miss Hutchinson makes it clear she has high expectations for her students, especially when it comes to their academics. She spends class time walking students through worksheets. She uses fun, dynamic activities to keep students engaged and moving. She gets the entire class to work through problems together on the board. She checks each student's work to make sure they understand the lessons. But above all, when it comes to running her classroom, Miss H's main priority is showing her students that she cares about and loves them. When a student is sad, she drops everything to comfort them. When a student has a secret to share, she's there to hear it. When a student needs extra time and attention, she works with them until they figure it out. And when a student needs an arm to hold, she's there to provide it, again and again, over and over. After 26 years of teaching and 15 years at Lakewood, Ms. Hutchinson has learned that the best way to motivate students is not just to set high expectations for them, but to give them a reason to meet them. That's why every student looks up at her with so much respect and love. They want to make her proud. And in such a diverse classroom with students of all backgrounds, Ms. H makes it a clear priority not just to accept it, but celebrate this diversity. Every day, she sends Rohina to go pray with her sister in the library. Ms. H asks Muhammad about where his family came from and encourages him to draw a picture of his home country's flag. Every time they do circle time, Ms. H asks them to share stories about their families, specific traditions they might have, or even just what they had for dinner. This way, students are exposed to their classmates' different experiences and cultures. The effort Ms. Hutchinson puts into her teaching takes immense amounts of time and effort. She spends hours filing feedback reports about her students, grading, making lesson plans. She even makes personalized reading and math booklets for her students to take home. All of this work can get exhausting, especially in a loud, chaotic classroom. But her students are always there to support her and offer her the same love she gives them. Ms. Hutchinson is a teacher like no other. She teaches her students to be caring, to work with one another, to enjoy life, to always speak their mind, to explore different cultures in different parts of the world, to love one another, and above all, to be kids. Lessons the world needs to know.